I'm so excited. Before Lindsay gets back in the room, I wanted to let you know that I got her this box from Etsy, and I'm excited for her to see it. Hey guys, this is Zona with Eat Your Feelings.
And Lindsay with Legacy Brand Photography.
And today we're going to be talking about our Etsy haul, small business haul, and drinking some awesome tea.
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
Of course. So, first and foremost, I'm going to show you some behind the scenes footage that Lindsay doesn't know about. All right, we are back in real time, and I am so excited. So we have one of my favorite teas.
Mixed with one of my favorite teas, technically.
Which is Earl Grey. And we're going to have ourselves a little cup of tea. And Lindsay actually does it with the full Monty, British style, okay?
The way it's supposed to be done.
According to her, the correct way.
It's a lavender Earl Grey, so it's even better. That's why I said it's like my tea, too.
She got these fancy hazelnut metaphors. They're very large metaphors. So we're doing very European tea today, though this is not perfect etiquette, so please don't come for us in the comments, y'all.
But if you want to be friends and come over and teach us properly, we would listen.
We will accept. Alright, so Miss Lindsay, let me pour you some tea.
I just have a sugar dish.
Alright.
We're all going to watch.
We're all gonna watch. So today we have a very special poem that we are going to do at the end of this. But first, since I've later poured Lindsay her amazing cuppa. Alright, so guys, since you've been let in on the secret, you know.
I just know we're looking at teas, and she bought some.
Yeah. So we actually went, well, I did, a couple months ago, and I've been waiting for them to come in because I'm so excited. And sometimes you just need something special to get you through. And as we've been waiting on spring, very impatiently, mind you, I picked some teas that I thought would be very special for her. And here is the box. So I haven't looked like inside the box. And
she did open it. I saw her open it.
It's been a couple months, so I'm not even 100% sure what's still in there. So we're going to do this together. And I wanted to make sure that you guys are finding the best teas for 2021.
I like that cup.
But it's beautiful.
Look, guys.
Look.
Look at it. Says, drink tea, read books, be happy. Which, I like books. So.
Yeah.
And look at that cup.
That's epic.
It looks like a British China of some sort. And it has a gold tape. I kind of want gold tape now.
Yes. We can figure that out.
I know. Let me tell you where to send gold tape.
Oh no, they have the address on the front of the box, so you guys should know.
So fancy, you guys. So it has tissue, which is already fancier than most of the stuff we do at the house.
Yeah.
So it's got a tea ball that's trying to attack another one.
It's special though,
which is nice. It's special. Ooh. It has a compass, and it kind of looks almost, yeah, it's a tiger eye, little bead on it.
Yeah. It's fancy.
It kind of matches your shirt.
See, guys, this goals right here.
Look, it actually does.
I know. Goals.
It's like you knew what would be in it.
Tea goals.
It's weird. It's so weird.
Awesome. So this is 2 sets.
It is. It's 2 sets. So there are two bags, and then this is the end of the box.
Yeah.
Isn't it strange how you can have just like a regular, like, boring white cardboard box, but then somebody folds a piece of tissue in it, and you're like, dang, I don't know if I can get rid of that box. I mean, I probably will, but...
Let us know in the comments if you're a box saver.
I'm that kind of person.
A pretty box saver.
Ooh. So the one on top says Pride and Prejudice. Organic, contains caffeine, black tea, Assam hibiscus flowers, rose petals, which is one of my favorites besides lavender, because I just like drinking flower things, apparently. But that's fun because I homeschooled for 7 years, and we did classical style education, and one of our years was British literature. So Kyra has read this one, and then watched the movie and complained to me about all of the inaccuracies in it, which I actually do enjoy, which is kind of weird.
That's funny.
you want me to check all of these out, or do you want me to read that one first?
No, I would read all of them. So the special thing about this is this is by beautystudio.etsy.com. So guys, I will go ahead and link in the description. This is not sponsored. This was just a gift, and I wanted her to
Not a sponsor yet.
enjoy it.
Hint.
But the best part about this is
Are they
that
all book related?
each tea
Yes.
is related to a different book.
That's
So
exciting.
as avid readers,
I know. Can you slow
it's
through the paper?
very special.
I think so. At least you know it's sealed well done.
But yeah, so she does a really good job. It's really beautiful packaging. And then we're going to go through and read the books that they are based on and the type of tea that it is.
We will. So you guys know this one because I read it to you. This one's Pride and Prejudice. And I don't know how closely you can get, but here's what they look like. And there's the tea. Steep 3 to 5. I would guess, how many cups do you think that is? If it's measurements like our other ones, it's normally a teaspoon per cup.
Mm-hmm. I think
So-
there's supposed to be like six cups each.
We'll see. I tend to make strong tea.
Okay.
But we've noticed, just because we've been drinking a lot of tea lately for our videos, if it's a better brand tea, you don't need as much.
That's true.
So this one is Little Women.
Mm-hmm.
This one is organic, caffeine free. It is cranberries, hibiscus flowers, chamomile flowers, rose hips, rooibos, right?
Rooibos.
Phonetically, it should be rooibos.
Rooibos.
I'm not sure how to say that correctly.
If you can phonetically spell it in the comments, do so.
Phonetically, it wouldn't sound like how I would think it would be. Orange peel, sweet orange, natural flavor. So that's what's in that one.
Fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't we read
These
a couple
are
of them?
Hudson Valley, New York, by the
Ooh.
way. Here, that's a good one. We've talked about that book.
So this is one of my favorite books, Anne of Green Gables, and it's an organic green tea and jasmine flower, and it steeps 2 to 4 minutes, so that's not bad.
This one is Sense and Sensibility, which is organic, caffeine free, lemon verbena, lavender flowers, orange peel.
I bet
It
you
sounds
don't
like one you would like a lot too because you like the lemon verbena.
Sure do.
I like all of those things. So
Yeah.
lavender and citrus always go wonderfully together if you guys don't know. This one is named after my favorite book, so I'll let you read this one.
Oh, this one is Wuthering Heights, and it is a white peony tea with rose petals and heather, which I assume would be really gorgeous because it's all like little flower petals. And I mean, what's more romantic than that? Just saying. Just saying.
This one is... What's my favorite book?
I don't know. This is best friend Shane.
This
It's
is
fine.
my disappointed face. Kyra would know.
Yep.
It's a shame.
What is it?
It's Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, I did know that. Oh
Alice's
my gosh.
Adventures in
That was
Wonderland.
fine. I got the package.
Mm.
That's awesome.
I could like... No, it's not on that bookcase. I was going to say I could almost reach over and get the book and smack you with it, but it's on the bookcase in the other room.
Yeah.
We have a bookcase in every room.
Yes.
It's normal. It's
What's
fine.
in it? What's in it?
This one is also organic, so all of these are organic. Contains caffeine, warning, so do I. Earl Grey, cornflowers, and jasmine flowers. And if you guys look, you probably can't see them too much. So I can actually see it more on this side. But you can see the blue cornflowers in it. And it's so pretty, because they're up there at the top.
Yeah, those are gorgeous.
Which is also kind of Victorian, which for those of you who aren't as much of a book nerd as I am, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland was written in the 1880s, which is actually Victorian time.
Yeah. If you guys have your favorite shops on Etsy, go ahead and link them down in the description box below.
For
Because I
sure.
want to check out the things that you like, because it interests me.
And for those of you that haven't heard of it, because it's a weird word, it's ETS, as in SamY.com. So many things. So
Yeah.
many things.
I have this really great wish list right now of
Oh,
these
gosh.
gorgeous earrings.
Oh.
So, kind of sure.
It's neat though because it has people that, I mean, pretty much all of them are small business people, but it's a good mix of people that find vintage things
Mm-hmm.
a lot more recently, which is cool for me because I love vintage things and finding them and probably sewing them soon, which is going to be interesting. But they also have a whole lot of people that make their own stuff. Yeah. Everything from super like simple things to like master woodwork, you know, like my husband does, or even possibly better.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Maybe.
So,
This
you want
one, yeah.
Lion Witch in the Wardrobe, which is another one we had my kids read. I think I had them read a lot of those.
Yeah.
Black tea, cardamom, which I know you like, rose petals, and plum, natural flavor.
Yeah. This is butterfly pea flower, rose petals, chamomile flowers, lemon balm, lemon verbena, and lemon peel. Of course, for the secret garden.
Secret Garden. That's going to be fantastic because it has the flowers in it that would turn your tea purple.
Actually, we are gonna be showing the tea, or recommending that for one of our Mother's Day teas. So guys,
You should.
you should
We'll see
subscribe
if that
to the
one's
channel.
as purple as the other ones that we've tried. And we'll know for sure.
If you want to know the best Mother's Day gifts, you gotta subscribe to the channel, and we'll hook you up.
Because I obviously know them. I've been a mom 18 years. Yeah. 19 almost. 19. 18. 18 until the middle of the year. 18 and a half.
Yeah.
Great Expectations, another one that we have read. Green. This is a green tea. So, also contains caffeine. Surprise. It is a green and white tea, actually. Chamomile flowers, elderberry flower, orange peel, calendula petals. Not sure what that is. Safflower and natural flavor. So obviously it's a flower of some sort, but I can't remember what a calendula looks like. Judging by the packaging, I'm going to say it's white petals of some sort.
Okay.
Unless that's the chamomile. But normally chamomile, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. We started growing it last year, but it almost reminds me of some of the white, thinner daisies, but if the petals were shorter. It's kind of what chamomile looks like.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's that.
There's that.
Yeah. That one sounds like a Zona one.
This was actually the very first movie that I watched.
I told you.
That I fell in love with, which was Gone with the Wind, so of course I had to read the book. And it is organic, caffeine-free, red rooibos,
How do you say it?
peppermint leaves, cinnamon, orange peel, rose petals, and clove. So guys, it's a little bit spicy.
It sounds like a Zona tea. It's spicy.
It
like
smells
you.
so good.
Smell it. Yeah. It almost has like a smoky smell to it, so she's gonna be excited.
Anyways.
It's Kyra's favorite book. You have to know that one.
Oh
my gosh.
What is it?
The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
Oh my gosh, of course I do that.
Kyra, she's gonna have to give you a video apology
Every time,
after this video.
every time she asks me, my mind goes blank, and I'm like,
There's
I don't know
only
anything.
2 books in the world that she raves about. One of which is the entire collection of Sherlock Holmes, which is over 1,000 pages.
It's true.
And, yeah, if you don't know the first one, I'm not going to tell you one. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, I did know that one too.
Oh, sure. No, I'm sure you did.
Sorry, guys.
Anyway, the Sherlock Holmes tea has Lapsang... Ooh, how do you even say this? Lapsang Souchong? Am I saying that right?
Sure.
Lapsang Souchong, cornflowers, and vanilla bean.
Black tea.
I'm going to guess that's something Asian.
Oh, sure, for sure. So, guys,
I'm sorry I'm ignorant. That's as much as I know on that. I will be
Again,
looking it up.
let us know in the comments.
I will be looking it up.
Because this was a surprise for her, so she did not get a chance to research anything. You're welcome.
I also have no problem admitting my ignorance of things sometimes. You gotta know when you're right. You gotta know when you're not right. And also allow other people to tell you when you're not right.
And receive correction.
It's a true story. This one sounds really good. It is The Scarlet Letter. And it is hibiscus, rose petals, and rose hips. So, it's straight flowers.
It's straight flowers.
It's just, there isn't even tea listed. It's straight flowers.
I got that one because I
Caffeine
figured
free.
you would like it because it's an herbal one.
And flowers.
And sometimes you just don't want any caffeine, but you want the comfort of tea. And I mean by you, I mean somebody else, not you personally. It's fine.
I just figured you're like, she drinks all the flower things anyway. Flower.
So, guys, those were
Does it
our
have flowers in it? That's
very
good.
special set. So you guys can see the labeling on here is pretty impeccable. It's just gorgeous. Like,
It's simplistic and cute.
anyways, we will link her in the description box below, who makes these on Etsy. And like I said, this is not sponsored. We don't get a cut of this yet. But hey,
But
we're
hey, if it's
open.
fantastic,
If you
we will
know
hunt you down.
of a tea company that we need to look at and recommend, let us know.
We need all of the tea companies. And then you can listen to them and be like, well, if only they were as good as Harney and Sons. Just the monocle I don't have.
Alright.
So, today's poem was recommended by E.T. Brothers on our Fitzgerald Emerson video of Poetry Tea Time. So, thank you for recommending today's poet. And his name is Joe Hinkle.
Mhm.
And the poem that I picked out is titled A Poem About Poetry. In parentheses, why I write poems.
Yeah.
I thought it sounded nice. So before the poem starts, he actually has a quote from Robin Williams. Sorry. I need more caffeine. And the quote is, poetry, beauty, romance, love, these are what we stay alive for. That's true. So, can internalize that for a moment. Okay, now I'm going to read. Are you done? Are you done? Okay. I write, but not for the poets, though I hope the poets hear. I write to any who will listen, and hope someone will care. I write for the boy behind the screen, though he thinks he need not read. I hope he learns that truth will stand, even when his childhood leaves. I write to the poor man on the street who holds everything he knows, because this poet believes words are worth more than anything he owns. I write not for the singer, but I still hope she listens, because because she should sing poems that she's carefully written. I write mostly for my mother, because she slowly reads each line. She knows that poems must be replayed more than a single time. I write to those who will be awakened by what my poems have said, because words have the power to change a heart whenever they are read. I write for those who will read my poem, which may one day get titled Author Unknown. It matters not when a stranger reads these poems and it doesn't knows my name. Because when the greatest poets are forgotten, it's the truth and hope that will remain. I'm not hoping that my poems are ever seen or sold. I just hope that they will be read and their truths are still retold. I write for poetry will not die. Its heart keeps on beating as long as humanity is alive. Poets, writers, and singers are born and killed each day. But the words they leave continue, even when they're in the grave. I write these poems for myself because I know what my poetry means. Glory to the Maker and changed lives are my deepest dreams. I care not if another poet is impressed by the way I write a poem or line. Goodness, truth, and beauty is what I hope these poems will leave behind. That was a poem about poetry by Joe Henkel. It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, guys, we are so glad that you helped me surprise my best friend with literary teas, and that you joined us for a cup of tea.
A cup of tea.
So we're going to finish our pedophores, but we want to thank you for stopping by. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our recommendations. And we have a very special poetry tea time coming up in 2 weeks. So make sure you subscribe, like the video, and we'll see you guys on the flip side.
Special.
I'm going to drink this tea now.
You would. You said finish, and I'm like, I'm all jammed in my head like, we haven't even started. We can't finish. We haven't started yet.
I'll take half of yours.
Bread like Jesus. There you go.
Cheers.
Tink. Dink it and sink it.
Oh, pretty good. It goes really nicely with the tea.
Of course.
Good job.
It's vanilla. Just everything.